Yoo-hoo!
It's filming time again! Anyway, let's head out and meet up with the others! Strike a pose! Good work, everyone! We're looking to wrap with our two main ladies today. I can already smell our... What do you mean, looking to wrap? Oh, aren't you the ex... This upcoming scene is the two musketeers' final confrontation with the bear. Anyway, get ready. Lights, camera, action!
The view is beautiful tonight. It reminds me of that fateful night 10 years ago. And now that I've said it, I can...
Enough, villain! It's time that you pay for the death of our mother!
My dear Iris, have you forgotten your manners? How can you...
I'd sooner swallow all of my teeth than call you father.
What did I expect? Seems the daughter in this world, more... She thought she could blackmail me using her children and force me to grant her recognition and
Mother never asked a single thing of you. All she...
It was you who personally brewed the poison of Pred. Compared to that deadly poison, the two bullets that will soon pierce through your heart will be like sweet mercy.
And that's exactly why I said you're just as... So let's see. What is stronger? Get them!
Tulip! There are too many of them!
It'll be okay. We'll cover each other, Iris. And Mother will be watching over us, too. You've lost.
To think I'd lose.
We are no children of yours.
Then tell me, you lost your mother and will soon kill your father as well.
We will gain our It's over. So, I'm not too sure, Iris. Maybe somewhere with lots of flowers? After all, Mother always did love going where the blossoms were. What about you? Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
Huh? Tulip, look!
What is it?
It's Mother's favorite. The rainbow rose. Look, it's... Excellent! That was beyond mesmerizing. Even I didn't expect this scene to go so well. And all right, everyone. Congratulations, Ayaka and Chevres. Thank you. You were great too.
That is indeed my
Whoa.
Who doesn't like stories?
Captain, I have something urgent to report.
Please excuse me, everyone. I'll be back in just...
It's okay. Don't worry about us. Oh? Was she whisked away by work already? It seemed like some Then perhaps we should... Anyway, And one last thing, Miss Ayaka. Your acting skills today were immaculate as always. Are you sure you won't consider taking up full-time acting? See, I just happen to know this great troupe that's still looking for a...
Thank you for your kind words, Director Farina. Unfortunately, nevertheless...
Oh...
I believe it's also about time for me to take my leave. See you tomorrow, Traveler.
Yep, see you tomorrow! Well, what should we do next? Maybe...
Traveler, Paimon, please come with me.
Huh?
You could say...
How brilliant! Paimon's exhausted. Paimon definitely didn't expect having to float this far after a full day of filming. So, Chevres, why did you take us here?
Affirmative. It wasn't anything conclusive, but have you ever heard of someone by the name of...
Oh, you mean that
She's a good friend of mine. She's lent me her after I discovered the rainbow rose at the scene of the murder. I sent it to her.
And then?
There was nothing remarkable about the flower, but according to Emily, the rainbow rose left by the killer was derived from a
Huh. Paimon didn't know that there were different varieties.
flowers that are deliberately... We already knew that the...
Oh, Paimon gets it now?
Precisely.
Really?
It's the...
But didn't you say he had an...
To be clear, I haven't changed my mind about him. I still... However, that doesn't mean the whatever the case, we will...
So you...
Yes, we're going to pay him...
May I present?
That should be his house.
There are so many Gardamex stationed around.
According to what he told me last time we spoke, he hired them so he...
So there are a lot of flowers in his garden.
Right. Which is exactly why I think there has to be a...
So...
Just wait here for now.
But they're so far...
Don't forget, Paimon. I'm actually the real-life captain of the Musketeers. All clear.
Wait! Paimon's a little nervous now that we...
I'll go knock on the door.
But can't we...
We still have no still. It would be appreciated if you could pick...
Sure, no problem.
Excuse me, Mr. Baptiste.
Who could it be at this hour?
Oh, it's you.
Would you mind accompanying me to the guard's headquarters, Mr. Baptiste?
Oh, is it still
I cannot confirm or deny that at this...
So it is then.
Listen, I need you to come with me, Mr. Baptiste.
Miss Chavras, I'll save you the trouble. Oh, and you two over there? There's no need for you to pick my flowers either. It's not time for them to bloom yet.
Oh! Okay.
By saving me the trouble,
I will confess.
Huh?
He just...
Please relax, everyone. I'm not armed.
Then it's my responsibility to inform you, Mr. Baptiste, that everything you say...
Yes, I am
I must say.
Oh? Is it because I confess?
Both, I suppose.
For the same reason as the one I wrote out in my novel, of course. I know you haven't figured out the link between the two of us. Had you done, but that won't stop me from always remembering his grotesque face.
Your mother is still healthy and well.
You know, I was adopted as a child.
That was never recorded in the orphanage's record.
Please forgive a 6-year-old child for concocting some lies to protect himself after watching it.
So, your novel...
No, of course not. It was, but... I am indeed the illegitimate son of a wealthy and influential man.
But the man you killed didn't have a mora to his...
He was a hired assassin.
But if that's really the truth, you wouldn't be telling us any of this now. You still haven't managed to take revenge against...
I never thought I'd hear that kind of...
I'm simply skeptical about your...
It's simple, really. I've grown tired of it. You may have considered me too soft to pull the trigger. Well, as it turns...
So you're going to call a stop to your revenge? Just...
The true mastermind is too rich and too powerful.
And so what? The characters in your...
Now, Officer Chavras, I'm the one who has killed a man, aren't I?
What's your father's name? How do you plan to prove the...
Well...
Sure. Why don't we speak privately at the...
No, it has to be here. When I said won't be overheard, I would like to speak with you and you alone.
Thanks.
Please stay safe.
All right. Let's hear it.
Will you really believe what I'm about to say?
Well, that depends on what...
Fair.
So that's how it's all...
So,
Do you want me to go public with this?
no, of course not.
Then why did you bother telling...
You've read my work. Even if you were to go public with all of it, it's been too long. Almost 20 years. Anything that could... Justice will...
Not if you don't...
I know that as the captain of the special but do you really think a cushy life in prison really constitutes justice for him?
What are you trying to say?
I've been observing you from a distance. Pull the trigger of justice against him.
You want me to let you go so you may complete your revenge?
No, Officer Chavras. No. What I'd like...
Oh, Chavras sure is taking her time. Oh, Paimon's worried. What if he decided to attack her? Oh, still. Do you have any idea who the rich person might be?
Sorry to keep you waiting, you two.
Hey, how did your talk go?
I've already sent someone to escort Baptiste back to the headquarters for questioning. He was...
But what about the name? Did he tell you the name?
Yes, he did. But for now, I have to return to the Special Patrol. I'll probably be quite busy over the next few days.
All right, Paimon and...
Actually, there's still something else I need your help with.
Born.
Whirling snow! Punishment!
La 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 la. Oh no! Enhanced animal module.
Sakura swirl! My apologies! Shiver! You can't run!
Stand clear. Swirl, Mark 2. Animal test 60 degrees. Ready, steady, go!
Take flight! Yeah! Embrace the ice!
Let's dance. Stand clear.
No, my sword!
Oz, reveal thyself. Midnight.
Power that ended high shot! Witness the power of good!
Enhanced animal module 75. Yeah. Shadow Raven.
To ashes! Let me weave you a verse.
Animal hypostasis emulation. Yeah. Midnight phantasma.
Power that ended high shot! Witness the power of good!
Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 75.
No, my sword!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
To ashes! Let me weave you a verse.
Animal test 6308. Swirl, Mark 2.
Midnight Phantasm.
Eyes on me! Ring cutter!
Stand clear. Enhanced animal module 75.
Rain outlines your fate.
By royal decree.
Power that ended
Witness the power of growth. Swirl, Mark 2. Shadow Raven!
To ashes!
Absorption test! Animal test 6308. Booba, get them! Stand clear.
Flame!
I'm going in! Eat this! Enhanced animal modules.
We shall prevail!
Animal test 63. Nice and spicy.
Do your worst!
Grant us your... Animal hypostasis. Teamwork is strength.
Yield! Hear my prayer!
Absorption test. Out of the frying pan. Everybody stand back. Enhanced animal modules.
Do your worst!
Eat this!
Grant us your blessing! Yield!
Swift and merciful.
Let's light it up! Judgment! Punishment!
From whence you came.
I'm going in! You can't run!
Spirit blade. Attack.
Nice and spicy! Shiver! Judgment! Teamwork is truth! Yeah! You're toast!
From whence you came.
Add astro. Thank you for. Add astro.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to a complete and detailed Tighnari guide. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Tighnari or Tighnari, the newest character in Genshin Impact, and our first Dendro 5-star, who is rated up right now but will be added to the standard banner as well, starting in patch 3.1. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is covering everything you need to know about this character, covering his best builds, both weapons and artifacts, but also his best team comps, constellations, and playstyle, so that you can get the most value out of this character and fully understand how to use him. I will also be including a showcase at the end of my C0 Tighnari to show you his strength. Before we begin, I do want you guys to know, all you should know that the new signature bow for this character is the Hunter's Path, and it is going to be his best in slot overall. This weapon gives you a ton for 9.6% at level 1, but going all the way up to 44% if you don't be very good as well. Also, for a more supportive option where you'll sacrifice and greatly buff your top out is the slingshot, which is a 3-star weapon, so it does not are actually pretty good. The first one I'll talk about is the slingshot, which is a 3-star weapon, so it does naturally seem questionable, but when you look into it, it's actually really good for Tichnari. The reason for this is because you get a pretty good amount of crit rate, honestly, 6.8 at level 1 and over 30% at level 90, making it pretty worthwhile. And despite its low base attack, it will make up for it with not only that crit rate stat, but also an effect that increases your charge attack damage by 60% if it hits an enemy within 0.3 seconds of being fired. Because of this, you do have to adjust your playstyle, but this will work on your charge shots as long as you stay close to enemies. Staying at a relatively close range, yes, will be annoying to dodge attacks, especially if you're not running a shield, but will be efficient for maximizing your charge attack damage. Do keep in mind though, the second part of your charge attacks, those blooms, do take longer than 0.3 seconds to travel and hit enemies, so the damage of those will be decreased by 10%, which sucks, but doesn't change the fact that this is a really good free-to-play option that I do recommend. Now, the other free-to-play option that can work and that can potentially be better if you are hitting weak points, and especially with the refinement, is the prototype crescent, because it just gives you a ton of stats. This weapon is especially good if you're hitting the enemy's weak points though, so do be sure to do that if you are using it, and keep in mind that some large boss enemies and unique enemies might not have weak points, so you can't always trigger the effect. Another good free-to-play option is also the Windbloom's Ode, although you may not have it as it was given away a while ago, but it's also a great option and very similar in strength to the other two that I mentioned. And so all three of those free-to-play options are very good and generally also your best 4 stars. Now there are some other good ones like the Verdescent Hunt, especially for the good effect and crit rate, and the Stringless for just a ton of elemental mastery and a burst damage increase. The Alley Hunter with the refinement can be good because of the effect in particular, but in general, I would recommend either running a 5-star option or one of the free-to-play options that I mentioned, with Slingshot being a honestly really good option and one of my personal favorites, or the Prototype Crescent if you're charge shotting weak points. With that said, I'm now going to put a weapon ranking on screen to show you guys what type of damage to expect from each weapon, basically comparing all the weapons with one another so you can really see just how good each weapon is. Now keep in mind, you should only use this for a general ranking because there's obviously a lot of assumptions here. The assumptions of the math behind this sheet are written at the main viable DPS sets for him are going to be the 4-piece Gilded Dreams, the 4-piece of the Wanderer's Troop, and also the 4-piece of this the ones with electro as we one, so whichever one you will be the best. Saw earlier in the video, he is someone who very clearly will scale with elemental mastery for both his personal damage and his reactions. Something else to keep in mind though is that the scalings of his abilities and many of the reactions that he's going to be proccing, notably the ones with electro as we mentioned earlier, are going to scale on elemental mastery but also on your damage percent and your crit. Because of that, you want to maximize those stats on this character as well as making sure you have enough energy recharge to spam your burst on cooldown. Because of that, here are the stats that you want to look for. First of all, for your sands, you typically want to go for elemental mastery as it will give you the most damage overall for your kit. On your goblet, you're going to want to go for dendro damage bonus, and on your circlet, crit rate or crit damage, depending on what you need more of, will be the best. Do keep in mind though, if you are using your charge shot on a weak point, which is doable as you are charge shotting on this character, you can focus a bit more on crit damage than on crit rate, since your charge shots on a weak point will have a guaranteed crit, and so it is important to have enough to maximize your DPS. For the other stats you want to first of all make sure you have enough energy recharge to be able to spam your burst on cooldown. Now for the exact amount of energy recharge you need, this highly depends on the team comp you're running and the way you play, like the rotation you choose to use. What I mean by that is it depends on if you're running, for example, supports with Favonius weapons, that can give you a ton of particles. If you're running another dendro character, like the main character or Kole, to give you more dendro particles and therefore more energy. So because of that, your energy recharge amount does highly vary, so I recommend testing out what works for you. Personally, I tend to run around 140 energy recharge, as well as also having like my Kazuha or another support on a Favonius weapon to help with any energy that I might need. In general though, I would recommend a range of around 130 to 160, but as I said, you should test out what works for you and your team comp. Alright, next up, let's talk about the best weapons to use on this character. I do want to start by saying that Tighnari is a character with really good free-to-play options and also some good 5 stars, and so I'm going to rank all of them in this section. First of all, you should know that the new signature bow for this character is the Hunter's Path, and it is going to be his best in slot overall. This weapon gives you a ton of crit rate, similarly to the Jade Cutter for a sword user, but on a bow, while also having a really good effect for this character. In fact, it will give you a 12% elemental damage bonus and also increase your charge attack damage by 160% of your elemental mastery once you do hit an opponent with a charge attack. And this buff does have a really good uptime, as well as I said, giving you insane stats with the huge amount of crit rate, 9.6% at level 1, but going all the way up to 44% at level 90, which as I said is huge. If you don't have this weapon, next on the list are the other 5 stars that you may have, like Polar Star or Aqua Simulacra, which both are amazing amounts of stats for this character. But if you don't have those but have another 5-star leveled, like Skyward Harp, Thundering Pulse, or even Amos Bow, they can all be very good as well. 3.1. Because of that, he's a character that people are going to passively get while pulling on banners, especially if you whale, but just passively through playing the game, losing 50/50s, and using the standard pulls that you get, you will eventually have a chance at getting his constellations, so them being good would definitely be an upside. And also for that reason, I don't really recommend whaling on this banner, as again, it will increase damage bonus of his charge attacks by 15%, which is pretty okay, and then his C2 will also give you some dendro damage bonus when there are opponents inside of the field created by your elemental skill, and it will last for another 6 seconds after the field disappears or there's no more enemies. Moving on, your C3 and 5 obviously just increase your talent levels. C4 is a pretty good one that increases the elemental mastery of all of your party members by 6. Burning this constellation it are going to be even stronger by allowing you to basically instantly shoot your charge shots after you use your elemental skill. In fact, your charging time of your signature wreath arrows will be decreased also. Obviously, I don't have these constellations. This is just the media server, but on my main account, I will be getting him teams. This is going to be a particularly important section because obviously we are still learning. Personally, I have been playing with dendro teams for a few days now to give you guys like the most detailed team comp section possible. But obviously, if anything new is discovered, I will put it in a pinned comment. So regarding his best teams, this is what we know. First of all, for the reactions you want to run, you're typically going to be running Tighnari with an electro character to proc the quicken reaction. Quicken's really good because you can then proc either aggravate or spread and then buff your electro or dendro damage depending on
heard?
How can I
There's
help
a
you?
strange wanderer near Wolfendom.
Enshroud! Keep up. One with the forest. Can't see?
I'm getting sick of this. The show begins! How brilliant!
Let's nip that in the bud. One with the forest. I hear everything. Yeah. And shroud. Yeah.
Strike a pose!
Branches dotted with flower buds herald. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's all part of the learning process. Keep up.
Yep.
Let's nip that in the bud. One with the forest. Neat.
How heartless.
Strike a pop!
Can't see? I'll uproot you! One with the forest.
Shower me with praise!
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
May I present?
Strike is one!
Coefficient 2! Everybody stand back!
Here comes the catch. Quietly now.
Offensive reprise! Break a leg! And leap! Teamwork is strict! Busted! Game's up! Fuse is lit! Your grand finale! And step! I'm going in! Let's light it up! Quiet now. Here comes the catch! Coefficient 2! Strike is one! Black fly! Teamwork is strict! Busted! Time for a light show!
Things are about to get dicey. No!
Ow! I'm going in! Break a leg! Flex up! Here come the fireworks!
And step. Here comes the catch.
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Now you shall perish!
Quietly now.
I'm going in!
Things are about to get dicey.
Torn to oblivion! Teamwork is dream! Eat this!
No. Here comes the catch.
Inazuma shines eternal! Nice and spicy! I'm going in! You're toast!
Things are about to get dicey.
Illusion shattered! Torn to oblivion! Shine down!
Gotcha.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Eat this!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Now you shall perish! There is no escape!
Quietly now. life is mine. It's nothing.
Fire! Well, coming at ya! Ha! Hiya! Cha!
Barbados, guide us.
Let lightning echo in song! Submit! Fire! Well, hey there! Now, hiya! Who is play?
Don't waste my time.
Let the world collide! I swear by my sword! Fire! Well, watch out! Coming at you! Cha! Ha-ha! Submit! Time to shine! Huh. Watch out! A proper send-down! From the Stina with love! Wait, hear me! Strike a pose! Hiya! Coming at ya! A proper send-up! From the Stina with... Let my name echo in song!
Your life is mine. It's nothing.
Barbados, guide us! Not fire! Well, hey there! Let the world collide! Who is black?
Submit. Don't waste my time.
Coming at ya! A proper send-off! From the Stina with love!
I swear by my sword.
Time to shine!
Your life is mine. Give up.
Coming at ya! Hey there! The show begins! Let the world collide! Swirl, Mark 2! I'll settle this. Dissipate.
Can't see? Let's nip that in the bud. I'll bury you!
Let's get down to business.
Stand clear. Absorption test.
Finally,
Time to shine. Yoo-hoo! Our bond is strong.
I hear everything. Yeah.
Lucky day. Let the mighty be humble. Settle down.
Illusion shattered!
Clouds high. The birds call.
Torn to oblivion!
Stand with me. Enhanced animal module. Shower me with praise. Let my name echo in song. Out of my way. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Animal.
Let's nip that in the... One with the forest. Keep up.
Time to shine. Yoo-hoo! Dissipate. Absorption test.
Another
Swirl,
time.
Mark.
I hear everything.
I'll settle this. Our bond is strong. Let my name echo in song. Shout.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Picked the wrong test subject. Silence!
Shine down!
Be sanctified. Another... Try!
There is no escape!
Fry!
Into the wind!
Think you can bully me?
Shine down!
Settle down! The wrong test subject.
Dissipate. Animal test 6308. Strike upon.
And shroud. I'll uproot you.
Enhanced animal module. Let the world collide.
No mercy. One thing after another.
Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Lightning terrified. Stand clear. Time to shine.
Let's nip that in the bud.
Out of my sight.
Keep up.
This body belongs to ice and snow.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
There is no escape!
Let the mighty be humble. Silence!
You can't run from death. No escape! You...
if you use aggravate or spread, and that'll be really good for your overall team. This is also especially good when you consider how strong double electro, and Tichnari, electro, and then anemo. Obviously Fischl's the go-to.
Yoo-hoo! Let my name echo in song!
Clouds high, the birds come!
Wind, hear me.
Bow your head.
Detoxifying heat. You need a
Stay put!
As you wish, main court.
Swirl, mark tip!
I hear everything!
I saw. Hey, go away! You play! You're up! Absorption test!
Can't see? I'll uproot you!
Strike a pose! Time to shine! Go and splash!
Barbados.
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Falling leaves, adorn my night! Keep up. One with the force. Let's nip that in the...
Midnight, Fantastic! Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Don't be scared. Enhanced animal model. Ready, go!
No rest for the wicked.
I'll uproot you! Keep up.
Animal test 6308. Stand clear. Uruguay, you're up!
As you wish, main Fräulein.
Let's nip that in the bud. Can't see?
Go get him, Uruguay! Odds revealed by absorption test.
One with the force.